All right, this is Psychology, Chapter 13, Section 3, Psychological Needs. All right, human beings and other organisms are motivated to reduce the tension or stimulation caused by biological drives such as hunger or thirst. The hungry person who has a bite to eat wants to reduce the feeling of being hungry. However, we experience psychological needs as well as biological needs. Some psychological needs motivate us to reduce tension or stimulation. Other psychological needs actually lead us to increase the amount of stimulation we experience. Desires for stimulation are known as stimulus motives. Stimulus motives include sensory stimulation, activity, exploration, and manipulation of the environment. Some stimulus motives have clear survival value. Human beings and other organisms who are motivated to explore and manipulate their environments are more likely to survive. Learning about one's surroundings increases usable information concerning resources and potential dangers. Manipulation allows people to change the environment in useful ways, thereby increasing and enhancing their chances of survival. Some psychologists have tried to understand stimulus motives by seeing what happens when people are deprived of all stimulation. So during the 1950s, student volunteers at McGill University in Montreal were paid $20 per day for participating in an experiment in which they did nothing. Literally nothing. Who would be okay with that? I would not be okay with it. They were blindfolded and placed in small rooms. Their arms were bandaged. Their arms were bandaged so that they could not feel the tactile sensations of touch. They could not hear nothing except the dull hum of an air conditioner. The intent of the experiment was to see how people would react to the absence of stimulation, a state referred to as sensory deprivation. With nothing to do, some of the students slept. Those who remained awake began to feel bored and irritable. As the hours passed, the students felt more and more uncomfortable. Some reported having hallucinations. So they started to see things. The study was scheduled to last several days, but many students quit during the first day despite the incentive and desire to help the research. Most of those who completed the study felt they had been through a terrible ordeal for several days after the experiment. They found it difficult to concentrate even on simple matters. They reported feeling extreme boredom and disoriented for some time. The experiment had demonstrated the importance of sensory stimulation to human beings. That is an interesting study. I don't know about you, but I don't think I could sit in a room and do nothing all day. I think I'd lose my mind. All people seek sensory stimulation, but it is clear that some need it more than others. Some people like to be couch potatoes. I don't. They enjoy sitting and relaxing in front of a TV whenever possible. No, thank you. Other people prefer more active lifestyles. That's definitely me. Which one are you? Are you more of a couch potato? Or are you more of a person that enjoys an active lifestyle? They are not happy unless they are running or tossing a ball around. The people with active lifestyles. All right, you may know someone who is always on the run. This person may be happiest when he's hiking, riding a skateboard. Definitely me. Or taking on other physical challenges. Many psychologists would call such a person a sensation seeker. You can definitely consider me a sensation seeker. Question is, are you a sensation seeker? A sensation seeker is somebody who is regularly seeks out thrilling activities such as riding mountain bikes. Yeah, I'm down with that. Roller coasters. Yeah, I'm down with that. Or even skydiving. No thanks. They feel their best when they are doing something active or adventurous. I'd probably skydive. if you really gave me the opportunity to do so. I'm not going to seek it out, though. It is not clear why some people seek high levels of sensation and others prefer low levels. Who knows? Inborn factors may play a role. So may learning experiences. So your learning experiences might activate this factor. That's probably why I enjoy high levels of sensation. I think it's a learned behavior. Just looking back at my life, because I don't think I inherited it. Maybe I did. I don't know. For example, a child or adolescent whose parents ride motorcycles or skydive will be exposed to these activities at an early age. Yes, that's true. I exposed my daughter to skateboarding last year, and she loves it. And she's only 5 years old. He or she may be inclined and want to try these activities. Yeah, I surf too, and my daughter surfs now. So she sees me doing it. So naturally, she's going to want to pick up a skateboard or a surfboard and want to try it. Anybody who has ever had the experience of bringing home a new cat knows that the animal's first reaction is totally its new surroundings and shows anxiety. I don't have cats, so I don't know this. I have a dog. The frightened cat may hide under a bed or in a closet. However, eventually the cat will feel adventurous and take a few new attentive steps out. They will begin to explore their new surroundings. Within a few days, the cat will probably have explored every corner of the house. In this respect, cats and people appear to have behave in similar ways. Most people are also motivated to explore their immediate surroundings. Yeah. When I moved to my new house, I started walking around the block. I started walking around the trails around my house. I walked down to, we have a big bay. Open water, so I wanted to go explore that too. I got on my paddleboard and started exploring that. Once people and animals become sufficiently comfortable with their environment, they seek novel stimulation. That is, they seek new and varied experiences. Okay. So after they get comfortable with their environment, they reach out and they try new things. For example, laboratory monkeys learn to manipulate gadgets just for the sake of the novel stimulation. Other researchers have shown that laboratory rats who are not terribly hungry usually choose to explore unfamiliar parts of mazes rather than head down the familiar alleys directly towards the food. Do people and animals explore and manipulate their environments because these activities help them meet their needs for food or safety, or do they explore and manipulate these objects simply for the sake of novel stimulation? Many psychologists believe that exploration and manipulation are reinforcing in and of themselves. Monkeys appear to enjoy monkeying around with gadgets. If you leave mechanical devices in their presence, the monkeys will learn how to manipulate them without any reward other than the pleasure of doing so. I've actually seen monkeys shoot guns before. You can YouTube it. It's quite scary. Many human infants will play endlessly with busy boxes, boards, or boxes with pieces that move, honk, squeeze, rattle, and buzz. Most children seek to find pleasure in playing with new gadgets and discovering interesting new activities. This seems to support the view of psychologists who see the desire for novel stimulation as natural in both people and animals. People are driven to get ahead, to tackle challenging situations, and to meet high personal standards of success, and said to have high achievement motivation. For example, students who demonstrate high achievement motivation will work on difficult test items until they find the answer or run out of time. I like to let things go. That's not really me. These students tend to earn higher grades than students with equal abilities to lower achievement motivation. Adults with high achievement motivation may strive to move ahead in their careers. Okay, this is what I try to do. They may set challenging goals for themselves, broaden their skills, or simply recognize and take advantage of opportunities presented to them. Adults with high achievement motivation are more likely to be promoted and earn high salaries, so more money, than less motivated people with similar opportunities. So get out there and do your best so you can make more money. Research shows that people with high achievement motivation enjoy personal challenges and are willing to take moderate risks to achieve their goals. However, such people also have greater risk of heart disease and other stress-related illnesses. So I might suffer from heart disease and other stress-related illnesses because I put so much pressure on myself to achieve my goals. All right, types of goals. Achievement motivation can be fueled by a variety of different sources. For some students, performance goals may be the reason for their achievement motivation. Performance goals are specific goals in which, such as gaining admission to college, earning the approval of parents or teachers, or even simply avoiding criticism. For example, a performance goal such as winning a science scholarship might motivate a student to study advanced biology. Okay, types of goals. Other students are driven mainly by learning goals. For some students, learning for this learner's sake is the most powerful motivator, and psychologists call these motivators learning goals. Performance goals are usually satisfied by external or extrinsic rewards. Extrinsic rewards include good grades, good income, and respect from others. On the other hand, learning goals are usually satisfied by internal or intrinsic rewards. So when you're self-satisfied, that is an example of that. So going back to exploration and manipulation, we talked about how monkeys sometimes will play with tools and mess around with things if you give them certain things. And my example was a monkey shooting a rifle, and here's your example for it right here. If you give a monkey an AK-47, he's going to learn how to shoot it, believe it or not, because he's got fingers. It's not a good idea to give a monkey a AK-47. As you can see here, he starts spraying and praying. So, hopefully you learned not to give a monkey an AK-47 because he might shoot you. All right, that's your lesson for today. Hopefully you learned something. Peace out.